It's currently the 4th of July, and the soundtrack of this video is fireworks popping off outside. So I just wanted to check in and just share my perspective about holidays in America, including Valentine's Day. It's interesting because since my spiritual awakening in 2010, I have been acknowledging and, celebrating holidays differently, much differently than I used to. From Christmas to the 4th of July, which today is the 4th of July 2018, to Valentine's Day especially. And I just wanted to take a minute to share this aspect of my perspective. So it's July 4th, the 4th of July, and for some reason in America we celebrate by popping off fireworks, and a lot of people get drunk and find it a reason to drink and party. But for me, it's more of a celebration about our personal independence and why I feel, I already knew that that's the right way to think, just evolving my spiritual self, how I see myself in the world. It should be more about, we need to be turning our energies inward and turning our perspectives inward and figuring and determining what the significance in things is for us. And do they help us and do they hurt us? Or are they just neutral? So I realized that a lot of the ways that I think and how I perceive things are just very different than most of the world. And I loved so much yesterday, Shaman Durek. He's a shaman. He's like a modern day shaman. He's amazing. Such an incredible, sweet, sweet soul. Such a wise soul. And I was listening to his Instagram live yesterday, and he just briefly mentioned that he was traveling. I think he was in New York or somewhere on the East Coast, and he was visiting his sister, who's another sweet, sweet soul. I feel like these people are my family, like legit family members. I've never met them before, but side note. But he mentioned, which was so validating to me, is, because I have these random different beliefs than most of my family and friends. So I loved so much that he was saying how Independence Day should be celebrated as our personal Independence Days, and acknowledge and celebrate the independence that we have from this world. Essentially, that's what he was saying, and that's how I've been looking at the 4th of July for the last 8 years. And I think I even have videos talking about it. I know for sure I have videos talking about on Valentine's Day and Halloween, how we should not do what you want, but I'm talking in terms of someone that wants to spiritually evolve. Don't get sucked into the I'ma do this. Commercialization of holidays, of celebrations. We should be celebrating everything, but we don't need to be spending money and have rules placed on. And Shaman Durek also made this comment, like, Valentine's Day should not be, you have to buy your girlfriend or wife this, or you don't love her. Like, what? That's weird. That's crazy. Like, there's 365 days in a year. There's plenty of opportunities to show your loved ones that you care for them, and for our country to put these standardizations on, like basically setting standards for what love should look like in someone's intimate relationship. Like, that's not accurate. That's not logical. But so many people get sucked into that way of thinking. And I just wanted to come here today and tell you that I celebrated my independence today and my sovereignty from this world that I grew up in and I'm so enmeshed in. But I've chosen to kind of separate myself because I'm an individual. And while I love this country and I do appreciate living here, there's just a lot of corruption and lies that this country is built upon. And I'm not celebrating that at all. Not for 1 second. I certainly did have my little striped red and white striped bikini on today. Absolutely. But you know what I was celebrating? Myself. And all the other people in this world that feel like they don't want to be a part of everything that this country stands for, because I don't. All these young spiritual people breaking free from the system, I'm all about that and celebrating that. So, happy 4th of July, and just remember to honor yourself and love yourself and celebrate aspects of yourself and your independence from maybe a relationship or a family, or even your children. I think it's important for you to be independent and not become too enmeshed in, your kids, you're enmeshed till the day you die, even beyond that. But, it's just important to bring it back inward and never forget that God fills your cup, fills you, fills your soul. And it's from that place when you give and when you acknowledge that you are divine and perfect and beautiful just the way that you are. That's the foundation, and that's the place that you should be. That's the foundation that you should build for yourself, and that's the place that you should be operating from. So, yeah, those are my 2 cents, and thank you for listening. Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Celebrating you as your genuine self. All right, I love you. Bye. Oh, and this is Shannan Marie.